Hi guys, it's Angelia. How's everybody doing? I feel like where I'm at, it is really shaded. I see the sun right here down, but the rest of me, I don't know if you can see me, but I am here. But anyway, I wanted to come outside and do a video so bad today because it is absolutely gorgeous here. I love days like this. And yesterday was a beautiful day. I was outside all day messing around in the yard, but I thought today I'm going to do a video since it's been what, a month? And I'm sorry about that, but I've missed you guys and I want to get up here and chat with y'all and show you guys what I've been working on. I was counting earlier how many whips I got, and I think I have 13 total. I started, well, I've got some continual whips for the whole year. I got started this year, and I've got one, so there's three. Yeah, I got 3 whips that I started this year. And I do have some finished objects, but I'm going to wait until I finish a couple more of them because they're little amigurumis and they're from the same designer, and I want to show all of them at the same time. And I do have a couple of finished objects here in my tote that I started last year in January, and I didn't touch them after January. And one of them is for my friend that I told her I would make her, and I finally got it finished. I finished it a couple of weeks, both of these. And the other one's for my hubby, and he don't have a clue. And what's so funny is I made him something. And when I'm working on something, he's always asking me, who's that for? Who are you making that for? And I've been working on this right in front of him, and not one time did he ever ask me, who's it for? And I was really glad he did, because I didn't know what I was going to say. But it was for him. He just doesn't know it yet. But anyway, I hope you guys are all doing good and staying warm where you're at, or we've been super cold here. I'll tell you what, we ended up having, 4 inches of snow, and we had an Arctic blast that came through. We were like a -20, and not exactly here, but in another part of Arkansas. And then we ended up having an ice storm. And let me tell you, that week, well, I don't even know how long it lasted. The ice storm didn't last for very long, but all that combined together and everything, I was ready for it to be gone. I think snow is beautiful, but I do not want to be out in it for more than one day. And because for those of you that are new, we have like a little farm here. It's I got chickens, as you can hear Jekyll in the background. He's the meanest rooster in my county. I do have another rooster, but he's just as sweet as ever. I've got a mean one and a sweet one. And we've got a pig, and we've got dogs and cats. And so, yeah, you're going to hear all kinds of noises here where I'm at, because I love doing my videos outside. And of course, we have nature around us, lots of deer and squirrels and other critters that have showed up. But Jekyll's upset with me right now because I put him in timeout because he was messing with me a while ago, guys. He came from all the way up there, all the way down here to antagonize me. He just won't quit. And I keep thinking maybe his other brother will rub off on him. But no, because the other one only tried flogging me one time. And that's been a long time ago. And ever since then, he hadn't tried anymore. He just, I turn my back on him and walk around, and he don't bother me. But this one here, you do not turn your back on him. No. But anyway, back to what we're working on. Yeah, we have a little farm here. And for those of you that are new, my name is Angelia. I live in the state of Arkansas. I've lived here my whole life. I am a housewife, a mom, a mom-in-law, and a meemaw. I love to crochet. I've been doing it for, I think, going on 7 years now. I kind of lost track. I love to sew, and I've been inspired by a lot of my friends up here that's been making some beautiful projects. Caroline, for the love of crochet, hi Caroline, has been working on some projects with her, sewing, and oh my gosh. Yeah, you got me inspired now, Caroline. I want to get my sewing machine going. I got a lot of fabric I could use. I just always put it at the back burner, and so now I kind of want to dabble in it some more. I love to do that. I love to mess around in my yard, in my flower beds, and I don't think I'm going to do a garden this year, though. I'd usually garden, vegetable garden and stuff, but I'm not feeling it this year right now. I kind of wanted to put more of my energy into my flower beds. I've got one area fenced off now over here on the north side. I had to because of my chickens, and they can't get in there, so they can't destroy it like they did the rest of my stuff. They totally destroyed it. They did. So now I got that area fenced off, and I'm wanting to devote all my time with that, and maybe I can do some of my videos in there and show you guys what I'm doing. But I love doing that, and I'm actually thinking about, there's some other fun projects I'm wanting to start doing. I have been doing one a little bit, but I'm going to wait till I show you guys before I talk about it. And I'm excited about it too. And the other one is, I just got through talking to my neighbor, and she's so sweet. She called me up and wanted to know if we wanted any chili. She is so sweet. We are truly blessed with some wonderful neighbors here. That I was like, sure, because I really don't like cooking anymore. I just don't like cooking. I used to, and I think because I've done so much of it, I'm just burnt out of it. I'd rather be crocheting. And a lot of times when I am in the kitchen cooking, I will bring my crochet over there on the island, and I will sit there and crochet while I'm waiting for whatever's cooking, you know, get done and everything. As soon as I'm done cooking and I'm able to get the kitchen cleaned up, I beeline it over to my couch and I sit there and work on something. But yeah, she called and wanted to know if we wanted any chili, and I was like, sure. And so I was talking to her, and she gives oil lessons, art lessons on oil painting, and I've been interested in it. Both of my parents did oil paintings, and one of them did shows and art shows. And so, you know, back then as a teenager and everything, I really wasn't interested in it. I did take art class in school, but I wasn't interested in it. But now that I've got a neighbor that's right here, that she does some beautiful work, I'm thinking about trying my hand at it some. And so you might see some of that up here sometimes. We'll see. But anyway, I'm sorry guys, it's so shadowy here, but I'm afraid to move. Oh, I see my baby chickens over there. Anyway, yeah, we'll see how that goes. But I want to get started on this and show you what I got. Because like I said, I've tried doing this video 3 or 4 times. I don't know if I've already said it, but if I have, I apologize. I'm keeping notes now, guys. Can you believe that? I finally got around to writing things down. I am the world's worst at forgetting what hook size I'm using. I have to go back to my video to see if I even mentioned it. And this right here brought back memories. You know how when you're in school and you got a notebook and you get these stickers and you put the stickers all over your notebook? It brought back memories. I had fun putting stickers on my notebook here. And so a lot of these stickers are from my friends up here. And so I went through and I've been writing down everything I've been working on and putting stickers on it and everything. And I'm trying to keep the months separate. So I got notes now, and I can tell you what size of hook I'm using. So I'm going to start with my year-long whips. As I mentioned, I've got, or I don't know if I did my other try video. I've got some year-long whips here that I got started. And the first one I'm going to show you is by Sara Zimmerman, Repeat Crafter Me. And it is called, I believe, let me look. I don't know what my neighbor's dogs are barking about. I got to keep tabs of my chickens. It's called 2024 Under the Sea Cow, and I used a 5mm hook. Whenever I seen her come out with this, and I thought, you know, that'd be so fun to make that. I don't think I've ever done one of her year-long cows. I'm pretty sure I haven't, but I thought that would be fun, and I like the idea that you just make a square once a month, and then you just go on about your business. And so that's what I've been doing. Now, what's cool about this too is you can go ahead. This is the back side, and she done it in the blue. It's like a bubble. This is supposed to represent a bubble, and this is the water. And I just thought that was the coolest thing. But you can go ahead and you can make up these squares ahead of time. That way you don't have to wait till that month to do it if you wanted to. But I'm just going to wait till each month and make my square, and then make the applique. Now, the first one that she has for the crochet along is a starfish. Isn't it cute? This was so much fun to make, and I really did have fun making this one. And anyway, I just thought it would be so cool to go ahead and do it, and you know, have fun doing it. And now the colors that I used, I'm going to try to remember this. This is Mainstay Blue, and this one here is a Red Heart Super Saver, and it's that, is it called Light Blue? I do believe. And this is Persimmon colorway. It is Red Heart Super Saver too. And then I use some Mainstay Black to go in there. But isn't it sweet? And so I'm going to have fun making that. And she's got a whole bunch of different, you know, under the water sea creatures that she's going to be coming up with for us to make. But a lot of fun on that. And everything I talk about, I'll put down below in the description box. But anyway, I think it'll be really pretty. And the colors that she used was like a Red Heart Super Saver, like I think a light blue, but our Walmart, I thought for sure our Walmart had it, but they don't. So this one right here was pretty close to the one that she was using. So that's what it looks like. So that's going to be my year-long CAL, and that's my very first one. So anyway, there's the first one. Now the next one that I'm doing is Jayda's. She came out with one. I was anxiously waiting for it. And the day that she came out, I didn't realize she had already come out with it. And it was like a couple hours later, and I was like, oh, she came out with it. And so I was super excited about it. And so this one, and I've never heard of this kind of a square. Did I write it down? Yeah, I did write it down. I'm not used to writing things down, guys. Anyway, this is her calendar blanket. And let's see here. I think I wrote it down. That's the other thing. Let me look real quick. Yeah, it is. The name of it is, it's the 2024, her calendar blanket. It's called Granny's Cupboard. And I thought it was so cool. And it is, what did she call it? Say that? It was shell stitches that are the granny. It's a granny square, and the shells are stacked on top of each other. I didn't write that down, but that's what I'm pretty sure it is. And it is so cool. And each month she's going to come out with a different kind of granny square, if I got that right. But anyway, I'll put a link to the video where you guys can go check it out. And she explains everything about it, because she tells you how many squares. Like if you just want to do one square for each month, that can make a cute wall hanging. And then I think two, oh, let me see if I can get this right. 2 would make a lap size blanket. 3 would make a blanket for like an Afghan throw to put on the back of your couch. And then I think 4 would be like the size for like a twin size, and you can just keep going. So I chose to go with 3. And like I said, I've never heard of this granny square before. It seems like I want to say the stacked shell stitch. And yeah, I forgot to mention on the, I feel like I'm just so out of sync with doing videos because it's been over a month. The one that Repeat Crafter Me has got, she has a video tutorial on it, and it's also free on her blog. But also this one here, you see, here it is. Isn't it pretty? Oh, I just love that. But look at that, the shell stitches are stacked on top of each other, and I've never heard of that before. That was the first time for me. So I think it turned out really pretty, and so I decided to go with 3 of them. And I'll have to look on my book to see what size of hook I used. But anyway, you can really see it on this one. Let me lay these down. You can really see it on this. Isn't that pretty? It almost looks like a cross. But I love that. I just love how they stack up on top of each other. So I decided to go with one that I can put on my couch. Because guys, I got brave and I decided to put one of my Afghans out on my couch. And my cats ain't done nothing with it yet. I check it every day to make sure they ain't clawed it, you know, and snagged it or anything, but they've left it alone. And it's one of my, I'll insert a picture right here where you guys can see it. It turned out really pretty on there, and I love it. So I'm going to put this one, like I said, on my couch. Now this is that Red Heart Super Saver light blue, I think it is called, and this is that, what's it called, anti-peel mainstay yarn. I love that yarn, and that's the one I usually go to when I want to get white. I get that one every time. And then this one is Royal Blue Red Heart Super Saver. And anyway, I think they turned out really pretty. I'll look in my book here to see what size of hook I use. Now, she has a video tutorial on this. And she also has a paid for PDF download if you'd rather have that in her Etsy shop. So this is the first month. And then what I was going to do, that was the other thing I was going to say, that I decided to take the colors for each month. What they, you know, like January to me represents the blues. Like this represents the snow that we got. This represents the ice that we got. And this represents how beautiful it looks whenever you look out there and it's a full moon and you see it at nighttime. So that's what it represents for me. So each month I'm going to just take colors that remind me of that month. Like, you know, February's coming up, so you know if that'll be red, pink, and white. So yeah, I'm excited about seeing what the next one is, and I think it's going to be, I think she said this Friday. Let me see what size of hook I used. And it's real easy, and it works up super quick. I'm not used to this. Look, I might have to just start writing my notes down on one piece of paper so I won't get yeah. I used a 4.5 millimeter hook because I wanted mine to be a little bit tighter. And I don't know what size. She might have used a 5.5, but I jumped down to a 4.5 because I wanted mine to be a little bit more tighter in there. So that's the hook size that I'm using. So I'm anxious to see what our next one is. So that's it right there. I'm excited about it. Now, let me see what else I have in here. I don't know if he's still in his timeout. He might have figured out that other gate's open, and I think he did, because I'll have to keep my eye out for him now because my dog's in there, and I know she wouldn't be in there with him because he tries to flog her. I'm going to see if I can get in a better light. Hold on a minute. I think I made it worse. Oh, well, we're going to go with it. You can see a lot of the table, can't you? But anyway, I got my chair over here. I need to scoot it up a little bit. There we are. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. Yeah, you guys go check it out. I'll have the link down below. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I can't wait to see what the next one's going to look like, which is this Friday. But anyhow, okay, I think that's all of that one. Now, what I'm going to show you is the blanket that I started last year. I got two of them in here. Last year, I made a blanket, and it is called, and it's one of Jayda's patterns, and it is called Hard at the Center, and I used a 5.5 millimeter hook, and she does have a video tutorial on it, and I think she might have this one free on her blog. And anyway, I started it last year for my friend. I'd already made one for my daughter, and she absolutely loved it. And when I showed this to my friend, she loved it, and I told her, I said, would you like one? I'll make you one. And she said, sure, she would like to have one. And so I told her, I said, I'll make you one, but you probably won't get it this Valentine's. It'll be next Valentine's. And so I ended up getting it done a couple of weeks ago, probably going on 3 weeks ago. I think I finally got it finished, and I'm so excited, and I can't wait to show you guys. So let me get it out, and hopefully I won't fall when I go to back up to show you guys what it looks like. And now it looks like it's foggy here now. I tell you what, I'm going to have to find me a better setup out here. I need to have hubby just build me a little platform where I can just have everything level, and all I have to do is just sweep off the leaves when I come down. But let me stand up here. Can't go back too much further. I am going to fall. Let's see here. Pardon the wardrobe. You guys know how I am. I'm not fancy. All right. Here's what we have. Yeah, this is the front. Here's what we got. I think it turned out so pretty. I'm going to see if I can go back a little further. I don't want to snag it on anything, but I absolutely love this. I do. I love this so much. And it was so much fun to make. But just look at that. I love scrappy projects. And this one is one of my favorites right here. But I enjoyed making this so much for my friend. And I cannot wait to get my chair back. Let's see here. I'm going to try this again. I'm going to try to do this without knocking y'all off backwards. And if I do, you'll be looking at the top of the trees. Is that better? Probably not. But anyway, now I cut my head off. Hold on a second. Okay, I kind of moved. Maybe that's a little better. I apologize for all the interruptions. But you guys, you know how it is, I tell you. Back to the blanket. I had so much fun making this blanket, and I think it turned out so pretty. And I basically did it just like I did the other one. I'm going to try to remember all this. I did the scallop border around it, and I think I wrote down who it was, because I did the same thing on the other blanket too. I know I did, because I wrote down finished. Hard at the center. The border I used is for Granny Blanket / Shell Scalloped Edge, and it was by Hooked by Robin. And yeah, so that's what I got there. And like I said, I did it just like I did the other one, and I joined it by doing a single crochet. But isn't it beautiful? I just love this. I need to make me one. One of these days I will. I'll just take my time and get it all done, but I can't wait to give it to her. She doesn't know I'm finished with it yet. I'm going to surprise her with it. So, and all that is a bunch of scrap yarn I use, Mainstay, Red Heart Super Saver, probably some Hobby Lobby yarn in there, and the Dollar Tree yarn too. So pretty. I love it. So anyway, lots of fun. And the one that Jayda has, I think it's like a baby blanket, the video tutorial, if I remember right. And I knew when I first seen it, I thought that would be perfect for what I want it for. And I think it looks old-fashioned. That's what I love about it. You guys know I love vintage stuff. Okay, so that's my finished one, and I'm so glad because it only took me a year. Now this next one is the one that I was telling you that hubby did not ask me who it was for, and I was very thankful because I didn't know what I was going to say. And so, and the border I used around that one, the colorway is that, oh, it's Red Heart Super Saver color block or something. It's one that I should have got the skein of it because I did get the skein for this one here. It's like different colors of purples, and it's got a scarf pattern on it where it's really pretty. But anyway, that's the way, that's what I did around the border of that one. Now, this is the one that I made for my hubby, and I made me one just like this last year, and I absolutely loved it. And I wanted to get something that looked vintage. And so I found it. I tell you what, next time I come on here and I have a video, I am going to have my notes written down on one piece of paper. This is called Happy Hearts Afghan, and I used a size 5mm hook, and it's by Allison Gerner, I believe. And it is, I believe, a free PDF download if I remember right. And I made myself one of these last year, and I love it. And I have, matter of fact, I have it sitting on the chair in my craft room, on that old office chair that's falling apart. Yeah, it's pretty shot. But anyway, this is how his turned out. And I cannot wait to give it to him. So let me stand up here. And I got to be mindful because there is a stump right here. Here is how it turned out, guys. Isn't it pretty? Oh, I just love this so much. I had so much fun making this one too. Look at that. So pretty. And I can't wait to give it to him. Oh, it's so pretty. You know what? I just now noticed. Actually, I'm not finished with this one yet. I just now noticed it. Oh my gosh. What is today? And here comes Jekyll. He figured it out, guys. Hold on a second. Okay, that rooster is wearing me out, guys. I shut the other gate this time, so if he comes out of there, it's because he flew over the whole top. But guys, look at this. I just now noticed. I didn't finish the hearts. It's supposed to have hearts here. I got one heart on here, and it's this one right here. So this thing is not finished yet, and I got to get with it. Cannot believe that. I think there's going to be 6 total. I think maybe 8. There's going to be a heart for each row. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need 7. And I think that's the only, no, I got the other one. I got the white heart on there. But isn't that pretty? Oh my goodness, I can't believe I forgot that. But anyway, I think it turned out so pretty. And all this is a bunch of scrap yarn that I have. Red Heart Super Saver, Mainstay, and Dollar Tree and Hobby Lobby. And I went with the, what is that? I just did V-stitch border around it. Super easy. And I end up using this colorway here. And our Walmart didn't have it, but I found it at another Walmart. And it's this Red Heart Super Saver. And the colorway is, it says Starburst print, then it says Impression Starburst. So I don't know what the name, which name it really is, but it's Starburst. And isn't it gorgeous? Love this. I got me 2 skeins of it, and I'd like to, next time I go where this was at, I'd like to grab me some more of it. But it's so pretty. Love it. But yeah, I can't believe I didn't finish that, but it's just so pretty. And I did single crochet. I did Red Heart Super Saver, that cherry red, and joined it. And then, yeah, so we're twins with our blankets. And but I got to finish up the hearts. I've got a little bit of time to do it. So, and they whipped up pretty good. But I love this blanket. so fun just to reach in there and grab you some scrap yarn that you got. Don't be matchy. And those are my favorite projects. I love the don't match, just grab whatever scrappy are my all-time favorite. So, but that's what I have right there. I'm gonna work on this, and this will be my other whip I'm gonna get on tonight probably. But anyhow, sorry guys, this video has been all over the place, and I seem scattered, but I'm a scattered person. Especially when you live on a little farm with a crazy rooster. And yeah, he is something else. He just does not know when to stop. I think he needs chicken therapy. Yeah, but anyhow, he causes me to keep my head on a swivel when I'm outside. He was really good yesterday though. He didn't do anything. He didn't mess with me. I was out and about running back and forth, but when he sees me down here by myself talking, that's when he has to make his appearance. So, but anyway, I'll have all the links down below in the description box, and to everything I talked about. And yeah, I hope we still have some more. The way they talk, we're supposed to have super nice weather for the rest of the week until maybe Saturday. We're supposed to get some rain, and it's supposed to be like in the 50s, you know, which I'll still take 50s over anything else. I do not like the cold weather. And let me say this, I remember making a comment in one of my videos earlier this year that I thought that I was liking winter better than I do summer. I changed my mind. I do not like winter. No. It's not for me. And that's the only reason I say that is because when you have animals outside, you know, the chickens and stuff like that, you have to constantly go out there and check on them when you have like snow. And at least here I do, you know, make sure their water's not frozen and bust the waters and check on them. And you know, the older I get, the more I don't really want to go outside when it's super cold. If I was a kid, I wouldn't care probably, because when I was a kid, I was outside all the time in the winter, and I didn't care. I'd go ice skating and all that kind of stuff, and build snowmen, and you know, didn't care about being cold and all that. But not this time. No. I like it when it's there and it's gone the next day. Yeah, it's pretty though. I love seeing all the birds in it, and that's the best part for me is whenever you have all these bird feeders and there's the white snow and you got those beautiful red cardinals that are out there eating. It's just perfect. And then I look at my little snow globe that my beautiful friend got me, and it reminds me of it every time, the cardinals. And so yeah, I do. I love the snow for that part right there, seeing all the pretty birds and everything. And yeah, I've been wanting to, matter of fact, I've been wanting to make some birds. My friend Joan sent me a link to some cute bird patterns, and I've been wanting to, I'm going to be making some of them too. But anyway, I guess I'm going to hop off here and get this video up there, and then I'm going to turn around and probably do a whip video to show you my other two that I knew, because this video was going to be long and it's almost 30 minutes now. And I want to show those two whips, and hopefully I'll be able to record all of them at the same time and my phone won't act crazy. But anyway, yeah, like I said, I've been missing you guys. I've been just hanging around the house. You know how it is with life, you know, things go on and we stay busy all the time here, and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, so I guess I better hop off. There's a dog going somewhere going crazy, so now my dog wants to chime in. But anyway, I hope you guys all have a wonderful, blessed day, and I will be chatting to you guys real soon.